When you got to the league, what was the first hit when you was like, oh yeah, this is different than college?
Actually, it wasn't even me that got hit. So it was my first year in the league, and it was Adrian Peterson and Cam Chancellor. So we was in the playoffs, actually. This was Minnesota versus the Seahawks.
Seahawks,
So Seahawks still had the Legion of Boom. They still had some pieces in it. They still was spicy. I was a youngin' out there. I was like thugging. I'm like, shit, I'm out here, so I'm supposed to be out this motherfucker. I seen them run through the hole. I swear it's the loudest I ever seen, like, shoulder pass and helmet.
Collision.
And listen, I'm like, I can't see it. I heard it.
You're blocking. Oh, you hear it?
I'm fake blocking, you know how it is. So I got my hands on somebody, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got a little relationship with the DV. They don't want to tackle.
Yeah, they don't want to tackle. You don't want to
I'm touching, I'm pushing them a little bit, and all I hear is crack. And you ever, like, get frightened by a noise?
Of course.
And I'm blocking somebody, I heard crack. I was like, I was like this, oh my God.
You was like, oh, this is different.
It was crash course, and then they kind of like stalemated, and then they kind of like fell like to the side. I was like this. Yeah, this is what it's all about.
Yeah,
right?
this is real.
You know, they can't really hit us no more. You can't really hit a receiver. No. And it's really, I mean, I look at it as in, look, you hit me, you losing money. How many people want to lose money?
Yes.
So I run over there without a concern, like, there you hit me. There you.
He look at you like,
I can point your ass out.
Yeah, they can't really, so y'all, that's funny, because they won't offensive league, so you consciously know that as a receiver.
You know it,
Because you
and
can't
they know
get a defensive receiver cannot get hit.
And older guys, you know, they don't respect that because back in the day, like, everybody was hard and knew I was hitting. And I'm like this, I understand, but, like, I'm just in a different time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate my time, you know what I'm saying? If it was back then, I would be what y'all was on. And y'all probably was a little off.
Who the best DB you went against?
It's crazy because when I was a youngin', like, my first year, I took all my lumps, like, by that, I mean I took all my L's, like, from the best guys, like, because I went against Richard Sherman as a rookie. I went against Patrick Peterson as a rookie. I went against Sam Shields. He was in Green Bay. I saw a lot of guys, and on the schedule, it kind of taught me that shit. As a youngin', you'll take your lumps. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn from them, but you got to take your lumps. And those are Hall of Fame guys. Everybody I named damn near a Hall of Fame player or going to Canton at one point. So I feel like I learned so much about myself. Like, if you're a real competitor, you can take a loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like getting knocked down. Like, you took that moment and kind of like created like shit. Like, man.
It's motivation.
Yeah, like I'm on to the next. I'm back in the ring bumping. Like, to me, I took those lumps. I said, all right. I learned myself. I got back in the lab in the off season. I said, I promise you this next year I got something for your ass. I jumped out the fan hot. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be ready when the whistle blows.
You was ready to get out of Minnesota?
Yeah, I can tell you, like, that was probably one of my most, my darkest times, like my real dark times. Like, people don't really understand what it's like.
The whole time in Minnesota, or that
just
last
like
year?
Towards like the end of my last 2 years, because like, you don't know what it's like to go into a hostile environment or go to work and not feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Not feel like it's a safe haven, not feel like it's just a workspace. So for me wanting to get out of there, it was bigger than just a situation, and I kind of experienced a little bit of that this year as far as like going in a dark place a little bit, just because I had some PTSD, you know what I'm saying? Like, in Minnesota, it was just like...
What was it in Minnesota that took you there?
I felt like I had potential, and I didn't want to be an unsung hero. Like, I didn't want to be second fiddle to nobody. I felt like I believed in myself enough that I could, you know what I'm saying, lead a team.
And you felt like you were second fiddle to Adam?
Yeah.
Or you felt like he was the number one?
Yeah, that's how it was slated. It was like they treated me like a number one, but then at times it kind of like they played me small. So it was kind of like a little bit of a mind game as well, like being young and just being there. And I felt like it was a moment of like, a rejoice, because I was like this, damn, I need to take my own life into my own hands. Like, and it was rolling the dice. Like, this ain't boxing, I'm not just by myself. Like, this a whole team. Like, this shit could go sour real quick. So when I wanted to get out of there, I was like, you know, when I tweeted, I was like, I think it's time for a new beginning. That was me betting on myself. And it's odd, people don't even know
What
this.
was you and Adam's relationship like?
Great, that's my bro. Like, I ain't no hater, like, you know what I'm saying? I love bro to death, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love seeing him have success, but I just knew for me, I just wasn't going for it. Like, I'm like, listen, I love what y'all got going on, but it ain't necessarily the best situation for me, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? You know, teams always look out for the best interests of themselves, and I never wanted to rub anybody the wrong way because my reputation was I worked hard, you know what I'm saying? I kept my nose clean, I did what I was supposed to do, so when the rumors came out that I was a diva or I was this like that, I was like, man, that's water off my back. I don't care. I know what I bring to the table, and I know what type of man I am. In any profession, all you want to do is reach your full potential, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not reaching your full potential not because of you, that's a problem. You have
Drive you
more.
crazy.
You have it's a battle within yourself. You have more questions than you have answers. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I can't navigate in that world. I gotta know because I know for a fact that when they whistle blow, I'm gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's always about the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? What I want for myself, what I want for my family, I'm not compromising that. I can't compromise that because I'm gonna have to answer it to myself. When you look in the mirror like this, could you have changed it?